tripping yesterday.
Yes, that's the memory from a year ago.
Oh, that became a part of my therapy.
I know it. I listened to it too, and it helped popped up yesterday, and it's still true today. But we're getting there.
Yeah, yeah. You look happy though.
Yeah, of
You
course.
look,
Yeah,
yeah. It's good to see you.
good to see you.
Thank you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome, welcome, welcome. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all of you all across the world. Welcome to today's daily meeting. Glad to have everyone on today. Always lovely to see your bright, shining, smiling faces and to hear from all of you. You are getting a behind the scenes look of the daily processes, the daily actions, the daily operations that go on with the ATSJR companies. So that means you are seeing things you shouldn't see and hearing things you shouldn't hear. I am about to get out of the way of greatness and introduce you to our founder and CEO from Galveston Island, G Town, Texas, who worked his arms out today. Okay, so he can get that chest that he wants that he's been talking about, so he can wear that all spandex that he's been talking about. And the millionaire maker, the innovator, the originator, Mr. Antonio T. Smith Jr.
Thank you, everybody. Yes, thank you, thank you, thank you. I've learned this morning I'm going to wear pink tights as well. Pink tights. Once the stomach get flat, pink tights. Nevertheless, let's see if let me start off with ATS leads first. If this is your first time being here, you're going to hear a bunch of stuff. Just going to be running the company this way, running that play this way. And what was I going to say? Yes. So your job is to steal everything and bring it back to your companies, your jobs, your whatever it is that you may be doing. That way you can be as successful as is the highest expression of yourself. There you go. Then you would be called Pretty Ricky. Yes. Yes. With the pink tights. Yes. Thank you so much. So that's it there. We're going to actually start off with ATS leads. So we're cutting exciting ground with ATS leads. LaWanda, you should be getting an email right now. We've got something for you. Did you find our email?
Yes.
All right, we're going to send it to her right now. You're getting the email right now. We said we were going to take off the weekend, but we didn't. We didn't take off the weekend. So you'll be getting one of your emails right now. And let's see who else. Chiquita, if you're here, you're going to be getting an email here in the next whatever, before the meeting is over. We got some gifts for y'all. Y'all don't mind gifts, huh? No. So let me explain ATS leads for you. A long time ago, I recognized, Christina, that I had to, how can I do what I needed to do in the fastest way possible? And what I started doing was this major marketing growth explosion stuff for celebrities. I didn't know many celebrities. I guess I did at the time, but when you do one for one and you blow them up, Tyrell, and you let them take all the credit, then what happens is they tell you to come back again, and then they'll tell their friends about you. So that's what happened. That's exactly what happened. And then celebrity after celebrity after celebrity. That's why you'll see me with some people, if you just look on my Facebook page. Also, some of them have me on NDA, so it is what it is. Nevertheless, we did full service, like for gas station, you sit down, Jerome, we'll pump your gas, we'll check your oils, we'll check your liquids, all that stuff. All right, so this is full service marketing and all sorts of stuff. So it's not just marketing, it's getting your leads. And then some of you have holes in your foundation and you can see through ATS leads. We are filling up your holes. We're filling up your holes in your foundation. Some of you have received, everybody's different. Some of you have received thousands of leads already. You got that the first week. Some of you 600. One of your companies is so local that is just zip code, and plus you're in the new industry. So we're filling a lot of holes so you can move forth with the grace and everything else that you want to do. The reason why we have to fill holes is because most of you don't have one or two of these things. You don't have a sales process and you don't have a business process. Okay? Don't have a sales process and you don't have a business process. So what I'm going to do here is I am going to share my screen here in a second. And I am going to allow you to steal the ATS sales process. Is that okay? Is that okay? All right, so I'm going to do that real quick. Hold on. Sales process. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? So many different notes. So many different notes. Is that it? Nope. Oh, the D. Marie ATS sales method. What's this? Learning objectives and oh, this is good. All right, I'm gonna give y'all this too. Y'all shouldn't. Yeah, it's right here. Get ready to receive the airdrop. Wow, this is good. All right, so I'm gonna give you this here too. You're just gonna take screenshots. Just gonna take screenshots, and then give me a second. I've noticed a lot of you. There we go. Don't have sales processes. So let me start off with this. Let me start off with this thing here as Grace is coughing her lungs up over there. Yeah, that's what happens when you work out and all healthy and all this pollen is around in these places. Oh man, I lost the thing. All right, so I'm gonna start off with the ATS. I have no idea what this is. I forgot why we did it, but I know it's top secret. Now, let me just repeat why I'm doing this here. There are people who can afford ATS leads, such as LaWanda, who has a fantastic company, which we're getting ready to blow up right now, make her one of the richest people on the planet. I'm sure she doesn't mind. I'm sure she doesn't mind at all. I don't know what she do for a living, but I do know she's taking over. That's all I know. That's all I know. And I know that we have extreme plans to push her towards airport contracts and all sorts of stuff. Cool. Yeah, we want to get her something like $22,000. My goal is to get her $22,000 a month airport contract. That's my goal right now. So this is where I've been prepping her for it. LaWanda, is that okay for you? Was that? Let me make sure that was.
Yeah. Good morning. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Okay. She say absolutely. Good morning. Appreciate you, because you never know. People be like, nah, I don't like money. Here, take that back. Some of y'all don't like money. Every time you get it, you just give it away. You don't like it. You don't like money. You don't like money. So my goal with her is to land her a $22,000 a month contract, and I'm not going to stop until I do so. Now, there are some things that need to be in place. There are some things that need to be in place when one is to do that. Now, oh, there it is. Okay. Where is that? Hold on, y'all. Nope, not there. So I looked it back up again. I have no idea why we did this, but you get to steal it. Yes, I'm getting ready to announce it too here in a second. And you get to steal it. This is the D. Marie ATS. Y'all see it? D. Marie ATS sales method. Learning objectives. This must be a keynote or something. I have no idea. I just updated so it can go to the top of my notes. Invoke file. I know exactly what this is. All right, y'all not ready for this. Hold on. I'm coming back to that. Let me do this sales process. I know exactly what that is now. Let me do this sales process first. Yeah, let me do this sales process first so y'all can have it. And then I'll come back to that because that was actually quite powerful and that'll dominate the whole thing when I'm trying to do. All right, so let's screenshot this sales process. This is two different sales processes. So you're going to be able to screenshot this. I guess I should. Let's see. Free customer conversion. All right, that's what that is. So what we're going to do is I'm going to blow this up so your screenshot to be a tad bit better. All right, this is where I will explain what a sales process is. I'll explain all that here in a second, okay? Oh, wrong one. Where did I just go to? Where am I, Grace? Is this? There we go. There we go. All right. So basically, phase one is sign in, dig deep, psychological profile. This is assuming that we have gotten the customer. Does everybody understand what I'm saying? Hi, my name is Antonio. Thank you for signing up. This is what this means in simplicity. You should actually take a screenshot of this because you should not be. We do this right now. This is not old. I'm letting you screenshot this. And this is free customer conversion. I'll explain that here in a second. So we have a sales process for every type of avenue a customer will enter into ATS. So by all means, take that screenshot, and it's in 3 pieces. Part number 1, we call it. It tells you right here. Sign in, dig deep, psychological profile. All right, so this is what we mean. So look at me. Once the customer has signed up for free, this is just talking about the free stuff, okay? This isn't the paid version. This is free. That's the freshman level, or right here, you're joining us at whatever this is called, the morning meeting that you're not supposed to be a part of, but we opened up to the public last year. We then say, hey, Tyrell, thank you for being here. Sign in. Have you signed in and used your software and taken your classes? So everybody processing that information first. While that sounds simple, people cancel when they have not used your service. Especially if it's a coaching service, consulting service, even more so, especially if it's a monthly service that if it's a service that they have to pay for monthly. Everybody follow me so far? Does Netflix sign you in and that's it? No. They say, LaWanda, based on your profile, here's a movie we think you'll like and all sorts of stuff. Everybody follow me so far? Now I'm going to reshare my screen so you can get Grace. Read this. I want y'all to listen how intentional this is. Go ahead, Sanders.
Has the customer signed in to the classes yet? If so, have they taken them? It is vital that they take the classes or we will not be able to convert them later. The more a customer spends time learning from us, the easier it is to upgrade them. In the first 30 days, we want our customers to have spent at least 10 hours with us. The 10-hour mark with where our customers begin to trust us. Do not take for granted this 10-hour market. It is vital to the health of this organization.
Now, that was supposed to say 10-hour mark, not market. Does anybody see how intentional that is? We're saying,
I do.
yes.
I would definitely agree. I'm driving. Can you make sure that I get that? I couldn't screenshot it.
No worries. We'll make sure you get
But
it.
I'm with you though. Yeah.
Got
I
you.
agree.
All right. Y'all check me out. They just signed up. And now we go on a mission to make sure that Monica, who has a fuzzy head right now, right? Can you see her head's fuzzy? It's blowing in and out of the virtual background. We make sure that we have a 10-hour date ready for Felicia. This is powerful because we don't celebrate when you sign up. We are marketing, we are customer servicing you to the 10th hour of using our services. Not the 10th hour of being here, but the 10th hour of using or learning or being a part of a meeting. Everybody understand what I'm saying? So if you've only ever attended here, ATS, in the morning meeting, that is just a meeting, it's not a class, even though I'm teaching right now because we've been blessing people in ATS leads, and I see people. The reason I'm doing this is because people who can afford something expensive don't have these things. So I don't know what y'all got out there, but if you can't afford what they can afford, you're even worse. Do you understand what I'm saying? So I'm trying to take us all up so we can all like rise together. I don't want to say we don't care, that sounds bad, but we do not celebrate. Christina's been here. Christina was here. We didn't even know who she was. You know what I'm saying? The screen was off then to on, and we didn't celebrate none of that. None of that was celebratory for us. She signed up at a meeting that was not celebratory for us. We were grateful when we loved all on her, but until she takes 10 hours, which she has, then we haven't done well enough. Now she don't even know us, but we have to leave now. You understand what I'm saying? Not for the sign up, but when it's husband and wife or significant others, we understand if one of them is not on board, the other one will soon quit. Do you understand? I'm telling y'all, it's
Big fact. Big.
yeah.
But
We got
the 10
go ahead.
hours is I gotta say something about the 10 hours though, because
Mhm.
you're right. You're right. You gotta you have to want to know. And you don't really know anything until at least that 11th hour. When you get to laugh and joke with people just because you've been around for 10 hours. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
you I'm telling you, that's how, but see, that's what I do. Like Stradivari, he knew about us because I'd spend more than my 10, you know? So I breathe ATS. So it's true. But then you got to hit that, man. When you get them in there, you might have to actually model that 10.
Word up.
Because it's unfathomable to even think that you would want to sit and listen to somebody tell you something that you already know and just, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
How many people really gonna do it? But them 10 hours, once you get in, you in. You in. You right.
Yeah. No, that's no doubt. You're absolutely right. This is why we have to make sure that our energy is correct. Yep. Listen, yeah, I don't. Mhm. They'll tell y'all we don't play no games around here. We don't play no games. No games around here. We meditate. We do a whole bunch of stuff, y'all. That's all I can tell you. We do a whole bunch of just to get here. We don't reteach nothing. If we do, we'll quote it. You understand what I'm saying? We'll say, hey, like Friday, I was talking about crypto assets. And while one of y'all was talking, I can't remember who, I was thinking, okay, I'm sure there's a better or a more detailed explanation. So I was looking for some better words than what I was using, but then found something I never even knew about. And I just happened to have a Blinkist account. I've been having it for 3 or 4 years now. And it was sitting right there. You know what I'm saying? So we'll do all that. We'll prep, we'll pray, we'll do all sorts of stuff. The goal here is to continuously make sure that when y'all sign up, we make sure that we are courting you to the 10th hour. And then we leave you alone. No, not even close. Okay. Not even close. Not even close. Now there's something else that happens in that, but let me get Sandra first. Go ahead, Sandra. Is she there?
I just wanted to say, in view of all that y'all graciously provide for us, it makes a huge difference because the weekend I was blessed to have the majority of my grandchildren with me all in one place, and the majority of my children with me all in one place. And to be able to see their faces light up, to see that the information that is given to me is brightening me. It's making me. It's making me better for me. And nobody can understand how that feels and what that is about. Because like I said, when you look at me, I sometimes appear that I don't have any difficulties, but I do. And I have to deal with that. And I don't tell everybody, and that's cool, but it doesn't mean that I don't have to deal with it. But this has been like, oh my God, like, you remember the Nestea commercial, take a plunge? And that's how it has been for me, just refreshing. So I just wanted to say, just thank you. And I know it takes me some time to get this stuff down. And I laugh and I joke because that's my outlet. That's what I have. That's how God made me. But there are things that I can't do that I want to work on doing and keep trying to get to do because of your establishment, your excellence, and moving forward to make sure that no one is left behind that wants to go. So I wanted to thank y'all for what you're doing. Thank you for being who you are. I'm always looking at the information and what I'm able to get into. I just want to say I appreciate everyone. You'll never be able to know what this means to me. And I thank you for allowing my grandchildren to see this light that's coming. It's awesome.
Ooh, y'all know y'all gotta unmute your mics and clap for that.
Right now, that was awesome.
Yeah, buddy. Yes. Thank you so much. I receive everything you said. You had a whole lot of good things to say. Yeah, buddy. I appreciate you. On behalf of all of us, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yes. Yes, that's good, ain't it? That's good. That is good. Jaquita, I did put it in the chat for you, and I will continue to do so. Can you see what I'm talking about the sales process? We are intentional. We have no intentions. I don't know what Felicia do for a living. I know we got it written down though. I know that much. I know somebody know. You understand what I'm saying? I just haven't looked at the notes yet because that's the second part. The second thing we do, and this is all in one step, is we dig deep. We say, Felicia, hey, how's it going? Out there in Rose Sharon. Actually, I do know what she do for a living. I'm tripping. I talk to her and everything. Yes.
Hey, Antonio,
Yes, ma'am.
can I say something, please?
Mm-hmm.
I just want to say, I realized last night that even in my home, home, ATS is bringing a different type of an energy and a light. I didn't see it at first, but when my son starts seeing it, because he's a hard one to crack. He's more or less don't walk. He's not into that walking by faith. He like walking by sight. So, he tell me all the time, you're always talking out the left side of your neck, because I propose things to him, sometimes about doing. So he don't take me serious, which is, I get it. I understand. But I just wanted to say that ATS is really making a difference in my level of hope and ideas and being creative in terms of in the space where I'm at right now, making things either happen or not happen. And I'm grateful for that because of choices, and making those choices. And I think with women, we suffer in silence a lot, especially when we don't see how we're going to make it. Today, I can say, I can see how I'm going to make it. I might not make it to the level that you are or somebody else, but I'm making a difference in the space where I'm at today. Just one day at a time, little by little, piece by piece. And I'm grateful for that because it hadn't always been that way. So I'm definitely going to be bringing people to this call. I want to build a community in my neighborhood so y'all can come to my neighborhood eventually. But I know it's not going to be easy, but I got some people who sort of want to do that, who's like, it's happening on its own. I'm just showing up, doing what I'm supposed to do right now. And so I'm going to let it happen naturally, be cool about it and don't stress over it.
I know that's right. Well, you're looking like you're stopping traffic. You're just looking.
That's what I was thinking. I said, well, you look good, honey. You look like
Listen, Justin told me he wanted to see a new Vanessa. Okay, so he rubbed off on me a little bit with his fasting and what he does. He is a true brother to the core when it comes down to nutrition and health and talk and thinking and taking care of his body. And he rubbed off on me a whole lot. I definitely, want that type of energy around me, which I'm about a lot of that anyway. I used to weigh 300 pounds, but now I'm down to 230, coming out this 200 mark. So, it's work, but you got to do it if you plan on making it in this realm. Just like you say, you got to be in shape if you're trying to go at these businesses, these dreams, these desires, and these ideas. You got to be in shape. So, I can't be all off in the sugar and all that stuff. I don't want it. One day at a time, because that's all I got today, y'all. So thank you for allowing me to share that.
Oh, you're very welcome. You're very welcome. Yes, let's
thank you.
Everything about it. Yes. And so what you'll see is we dig deep, then we get a good psychological profile. That's the third thing. We do all of this here in the first. We try to get in the first phone call. But we'll get it. If we got to spread it across 4, we will. But we get that. For instance, Felicia, I don't see her on the screen no more, but she's somewhere. Felicia has a boutique. Is that how you say that? Boutique? Demetrius? Oh, I know. Boutique. All right, there you go. I'm getting there.
It sounded right to me.
Okay, well, I barely know English, so it's all right. Well, basically, every time we find out something that y'all need, what we'll do is we'll do a new class or a special class for you. For somebody, we're teaching them and recording them. So, ladies, faster now. Okay, faster now. I'm so right on the board, right on the board, right on the board, right on the board. Yes, before I get Sergeant Smith. Y'all know how I am. We're teaching someone how we built an eBay company, eBay, the internet company. And it's a fantastic way to do your boutique in the middle of a pandemic. People don't have to come into the store. You can learn how to make $25,000 just from eBay alone. And trust me, we went from $25 all the way to $250,000. So, and the two best people here are Deanna and Grace at that. Outstanding. Let me just pause. So that was the sales process. I am going to go back to the other one that's far deeper, but I want to bless some of you. Let's switch now into what I'm going to call, I want to put a question mark. What's the question mark? What I forgot to say. Let's see. Backing up, we teach the people how to do eBay, how to go in your closet, create a drop shipping, or you don't have to be drop shipping, a company from eBay and do $25,000 a month with it. And we're recording all those episodes plus all the ones we've done before, and they will be out to the public for you. That came in those conversations. Okay, that came in those conversations. She said, oh, well, and I said, okay, well, I tell you what, we'll do this if you let us record it all. She said, yeah, ain't no problem with that. And then boom. Okay, got it? Outstanding. Outstanding. Now, let me switch over here. I want to promote two different people inside the network. Person number one is Patricia and Michelle. Even though that's two people, you get the point. This is their shirt right now. This is their shirt right now. It is a conversation starter, an icebreaker. It says, Antonio, you are so handsome. No, it doesn't. Okay. Grace, what does it say?
It says,
I chose not to be broke, so I started my own business. Ask me how.
There you go. And yes, so when they ask you how, you drop in your company. But we are not making these shirts. This shirt is only made by Patricia and only ordered through Michelle. Got it? Okay, so we will make sure that now you can give us the money, but we just gonna send it to her. All right, Group Economics. Yes, this is the official ATS, whatever this shirt is. All right, the kingdomsgroup.com is what she just said. That's how you get it. And we are grateful. We are grateful to be able to do Group Economics. Group Economics is good, isn't it? Yes. Yes. All right.
Yes, it is.
Yes. I bought $100 of
yes, it is.
seasoning from Sugar. Sugar, I got your message yesterday too. You don't have to do nothing. You just sit back and twiddle your toes. You ain't got to do nothing about. She ready to jump in. As far as that goes, you don't have to do nothing about the Ricasa thing. You just sit back. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. You're good to go. Now you can jump in somewhere else, but you don't need to jump in where the Lord is already at.
Okay.
Okay, there you go.
I have a new spice.
You got a new spice? Is it hot?
No.
Oh, okay.
For those that can't stand the heat.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, that
Because some people were making comments, and I said, well, okay, I'm going to go ahead. I listened to my customer.
There you go. That's how you do
I
it.
learned that at ATS Business University.
Yeah.
So I went into prayer and said, okay, how can I get into this, take this out, put this in, and still have the same flavor without the heat? and it turned out really good. So I got another product.
Yeah. No, that's
Well, thank you.
good. Yeah. I've always wondered why y'all get so offensive when your customers say we don't want that.
Wait a minute now. What's the new product? Because
It's
I like everything I've tried so far.
no, that's right. Sue, I mean, sugar, tell them about it.
Again, it still is a no salt, no sugar added, but there's no pepper. It's the same flavor. So I took out the pepper and put in another spice. So you still have that savory flavor, but there's no heat. Because some people do have tummy problems. And I have to take that into consideration because pepper to some people with the stomach problems.
Yeah, IBS. Yeah.
Yeah. And I don't want you to have diarrhea eating my food or my spices.
Oh, no, that'll be that's bad branding. If they
Yes, so I had to
associate your food with
listen, and
diarrhea.
with listening.
Yeah, that's what I have to get to cook for my mama. So I'm gonna need
All right.
some of that too.
Okay, all right.
Okay, go ahead, Susan. Then I'm gonna get Corinne and Michelle.
Well, I was just gonna ask, were you talking about red pepper? You took the red pepper out, the hot pepper?
The hot pepper, yes.
Yeah. Yeah, because see, I can't have that either. My tongue swells and it's an immediate reaction. So I'm sure there are a lot of people that way. So that's good. Yeah, I mentioned that before. That's why nothing with red pepper for me.
I just don't like it hot. I don't like it hot.
Yeah.
Well, that's listen, and I'm not gonna buy it mild. Y'all understand? She's doing the right thing both ways. You gotta listen. I bought $100 worth of seasoning, so she better listen to me. You understand what I'm saying?
Listen to you, Antonio,
Yeah.
at all.
No, it's what you're supposed to do. You got half your audience is going to say, "Don't give me that," and the other half is going to say, "Yes, you do." Even if it's not half, if it's 10% of your audience that says, "I want this," no problem. Serve them. Raise your price. If they want it, they're going to pay for it. You understand what I'm saying?
I was vending a couple of weekends ago. Some of the people that approached the table and they saw that I had a mild, a hot, and an extra hot, and the one I've got issues and I can't have any kind of pepper, and I jotted that down. And then some other people also had said some comments on the heat, the red pepper. So
all right. So what you do is you're going to market that. You're going to market it as the no pepper seasoning. You understand what I'm saying? Or seasoning for ulcers. Gastric approved seasoning. Remember, y'all, this ain't about having the best tasting seasoning. It's about having the best selling seasoning. You don't just put it out there and call it mild or no. You gotta call it something. No pepper, gastric approved. You understand what I'm saying? Easy on the ulcers. All of that stuff. There it is. Yeah. All that stuff. Good. Corinne, I saw you raise your hand up before Michelle.
I was just applauding and clapping and all of that good stuff and laughing. You said easy on the ulcer.
Yeah, hey, you gotta call it something, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Michelle Black, go ahead.
I just me and you was thinking the same thing because I was like, no black pepper, gastric approval. We was thinking the same thing at the same time. But no, I will say I appreciate the group economics because it makes me feel comfortable. I'm giving business to somebody that I technically know. I may not know them, but just from being with them in our daily meetings and other meetings and getting to hear them and see how they're doing and what they're striving to do, it makes me feel comfortable to want to, invest in them, you know. So thank you very much for the group economics. It makes our job much easier knowing that we're not going to get scammed. Nobody's going to take our money. It's peaceful. So thank you.
Well, amen. Listen, y'all. Listen. For one, God's been too good to all of us to be taken from somebody else's field. You understand what I'm saying? It don't take all that. if you be, the market rewards excellence. If you are excellent, people will buy from you. Okay, I'm gonna hold off on LaWanda real quick. I got another surprise for her. You said it was somebody else that raised their hand, or was it LaWanda? Okay, so before I get to LaWanda, so this is their shirt, and you can only get it through Kingdom. Put that link back out there. Kingdomsgroup.com. That's what it is right there, right? And if not, just inbox Michelle, text message her, set up a smoke signal, do whatever you have to do group economics. Okay, here, answer this. I think it's a VA. Do whatever you got to do group economics. Everybody understand? Group economics. I'm telling y'all, if you do that, you'll be, well, you know what? Here's a perfect example. Chris, get ready. Get ready, Chris. Now, the second thing I want to show y'all is...
I'm sorry,
yes.
Antonio.
Yes.
Is there a list of everybody's, what they're doing? Is there a list of businesses and things like that that we can all get?
There is, but y'all don't cooperate and give me the names properly. Go give them. So what we're gonna do is, Deanna, they're asking for the list again. So whatever you got, put it out there. All of y'all that have not responded, you're just gonna have to pay, okay? Deanna, feel take over the car.
Yes, I definitely need the list because I would love to know who does what, because I received some stuff over the weekend and I don't feel like dealing with it, so I need to hire somebody.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. So what I will do is I will place the link in our messenger groups. If you are not in the messenger group, let me know so we can make sure that you do get it. And Ashley, if you can post the link for everyone. Thank you very much.
Let me jump in there. I don't even care no more. All right, look, you're gonna put that list out today. You understand?
It's in the chat.
Well, there it is then. There's your list. Okay, there's the list right there. Everybody get it, put it in the messenger groups right now. Hold on, let me. This is what Sergeant Smith come in at. Okay, everybody get the list. I believe that was Demetrius that asked me personally, if I'm not mistaken. I was looking, so make sure
it was me.
she gets it. Okay, make sure she gets it directly. Anybody not on the list, you're just not on the list. Okay, you're just not on the list. We've been asking. Well, you're about to be. You're about to be. Right? You're about to be. Because we've been asking for like over a year, right? You know what I'm saying? We've been asking for over a year. So it just is what it is. Boom. There's a list right there, group economics. Now, what we're going to do is I will put that list a part of the website too, to where it would be listed on the website and y'all will be able to go back and forth and do all that stuff. Plus, make sure you send it in the messenger groups too. But send it to her directly because she asked. Cool? All right, outstanding. Thank you, Michelle, for pointing out that we're not stealing from y'all, even though that's just absurd to even think something like that would happen. Now, I want to show you here, Chris. Chris has a new book out. It's already an Amazon #1 bestseller.
Woo-hoo! Yeah.
Yeah, that's an appropriate response. If you know anything, Chris is 29. I believe his birthday is July 16th, if I'm not mistaken. Correct me if I'm wrong, Chris. Is it July 16th? I'm calling from memory.
15th.
15th. All right. Okay, gotcha. I got it now. 15th. 15. He 29. This boy got his stuff together at 29. Between him and LaWanda, they're going to change the world. All right. You understand what I'm saying? Between these two. This is his website. Easy. Just buy the book right here. And then it's already Amazon #1. This is his. You buy the books from him, he order it. The Impact of Influence. Okay. Beautiful. Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Let me ask something real quick. So it's a combination of 17 brothers that came together. Of course, I'm part of in the book too as well, that wanted to make an impact to society. So we all put our stories or inspirational voices in to impact the world. And so it's got a lot of attention. So it's like all over the United States, these brothers came together into one. So and the book tour is pretty much coming pretty soon. And like even more locations is being added as of now. So I'm just trying to keep up.
No, you're doing your thing for sure. Yes, yeah, I clap for this young man. Hold on, Chris, I'm going nowhere though. I got something to say. Now, Chris, I bought some books from you. How many did I buy?
5.
How much they cost?
$25 a piece.
Thank you so much, sir. We sure appreciate you. That link is out there in the chat. Link is out there in the chat right now. Group Economics. Chris mentioned the book. Chris, I'm sorry. Mike, did you have to tell me to buy the book?
No.
Did you have to ask?
No.
Group Economics. I ain't bragging about me. I'm bragging about Chris. I'm just telling y'all that the way Group Economics works, I ain't got to ask Demetrius what she's selling. I want it. I don't care if it could be, I don't know, something for women only. Well, then my mama needed it, but I want it. You understand what I'm saying? Like it don't gotta be for me to get it. You understand what I'm saying? All right, go ahead, Sarafi.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
Oh, you know me. I stay well. Yeah.
Well, y'all know I'm never that down person. I'm not down now.
Okay.
But I'm having a moment. And I was like, let me get on ATS this morning. And I've just been encouraged and inspired by listening to everybody. Yes, and I am promoting my bonnet. Yes, I am. But
how much it costs?
This for adults is $15. I got baby bonnets, preteen bonnets. So baby bonnets are $9.50. The preteen bonnets are $11.50. If you want a name or a design on it, it's $7 more.
Hold on.
It's at Perfect For Me Designs.
Perfect For Me Design.
Online.
That's how you do it for me. Hold on, give it to me. Perfect For Me.
It's Perfect
For Me.
The number 4.
Oh, 4. Okay.
Me.
Mm-hmm.
Designs. .online.
.online. Let's see. Let's share your sites. Hold on. Before you, I don't know what you fit to say. Whatever you fit to say. This here right here?
Yeah, that's it.
Look at that. Look at that right there. You put the link in the chat? All right, she put the link in the chat. Deanna, how many ladies we got? 4, 5. Once you're gonna buy 6 of them right now. Come on. All right, Deanna finna get 6 of these from you right now at the $15 level. I hope you don't mind.
I don't mind.
All right. Make sure you order it. Order right now. Right now. It ain't happening. It ain't happening fast enough. I'm just joking. Okay. All right. Go ahead, and I got you next, LaWanda. Go ahead. We just wanted to.
So I messaged Corinne this morning, and I thought about a couple of things we talked about last week, and I want to ask you about how to do a playlist, number 1, in my group page.
Smart.
And so I love the Lord. I love God's people. Yes, I do. Hallelujah. But when you think about business and support, I'm just
they don't spend much money now.
They don't spend money. They don't share. So Michelle said something the other day, and she said she was thinking about shutting down her page and starting over. Well, sister, I feel you in that, because my thing is the naysayers and people just watching, and they not going to tag, they not going to share. And I'm saying I'm talking Ebonics this morning, because I'm really irritated, because especially when you support people and you don't get the same in return. And so I messaged Corinne this morning, and I'm like, I'm going to revamp. So I'm shutting down my main page, and I'm going to redo my main page, because I need those who want what I got, and not only want what I got, but need what I have, and that we're able to collaborate, like you said, group economics. And so I was just thinking about that. I even posted, it's scheduled for 10/12 in my group page, Status Changes Wellness group page. I posted some questions. If you don't answer those questions by the end of the week, I'm deleting you as well, because if you're just sitting there watching and I'm your side talk or whatever, then what is that doing for you, and what is it doing for me? So just a little irritated, but at the same time, I put refocus, revamping, renewing, restart. And a lot of times you got to say, you know what, like you said, what is 2,000 followers when you only maybe got, out of 2,000 followers, you may got 5 supporters of people that's really that's in your corner. So what does that mean? So I can say in this last year, it's not about the following and the likes for me anymore. That used to be me. I needed you to like me. Ooh, look what I'm doing. Forget that. Like they say, bump that, because that's not doing nothing for me. I have somewhere else to go and somewhere else to be. So I have graduated from that. So just coming on this morning, I just needed to hear and see the support. When you've been in this thing for a long time, I'm a little emotional this morning, y'all. Because I support people. I support people. I'm for people. And just a little disappointed, I guess I can say, because people on the sideline say, "Oh, you busy. Oh, you're doing too much. You don't know my story. You don't know why I do what I do." I'm not going to die in poverty. Over this weekend, my mom, as y'all know, my mom is in prison, and they're talking about giving my mom an extra 40 years, y'all. So it's a lot going on. So my drive has purpose. I may look crazy to you, but I am a very gifted woman. I'm a very anointed woman, and God is teaching me how to put things in perspective. And so ATS has been truly a blessing to me. No, I don't agree with everything, and you're not supposed to. You see what I'm saying? But I'm going to grab what's for me. And what I appreciate is all of us have a voice, and we are all different, and we're supporting. Just like Michelle said, we're not trying to steal. We're not trying to tear you down. It's like, what do you need? How do I help my sisters? And we're supposed to be the ones that's casting our nets. Don't leave your brother or your sister behind. That's who we are. And I feel like I've just been left behind and left behind and left behind. And so I'm a little emotional, like I said, but I ain't weak. Don't get it twisted. But it's just about putting fire under my feet and going to the next level. So even y'all just doing that today, because I was just a little heavy about the church folk. We got to do better as men and women of God. All of this just talking and just about you and your house and nobody else, that stuff got to go. And so I just needed to come on here because the energy here this morning, and just y'all speaking, Miss Vanessa, Miss Sandra, y'all blessed me this morning. So I wasn't going to come on because y'all know I don't be coming on here like this, but hey, it is what it is. So I just wanted to share that with you all. And then also to anybody else that's going through this, please be encouraged. Please be encouraged, because this too shall pass. I just wanted to say that.
Most excellent information. Well, let's unmute mics and clap for her. Come on. Let's unmute our mics and clap for her. Outstanding.
That's what I'm talking about.
Y'all pour into her.
Powerful.
Pour into her. Pour into her. Come on.
Come on, Mr. ATS.
Yes.
You keep on showing up.
Powerful, sis.
Yes. Outstanding. All right, so I've got.
That's how you overcome, right there.
Well, fair enough. Did you? Well, I got to get LaWanda next, regardless. But did you? Let me see. Show the screen. You got a receipt on there? Did your email go off? Because she said it's done. I mean, well, you got to tell them. Yeah. You can't listen. Now hold on now. Now see, you about to make me cuss. Now hold on. Now I heard you and I hear you and I feel you, but we not gonna just like not celebrate.
I'm celebrating. I was holding on. Yeah, now
I understand. I know how pain gets. You feel me? I understand it. I know how pain gets. $154. Shit. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. You understand what I'm saying? Ain't nothing to talk about. $154.
Right.
All right, then. So
because that's ATS. We don't talk about it. We be about it.
All right, then. You understand what I'm saying?
Thank you all so much.
All right, then. Now we not gonna listen. It's all right. we gonna vent, but at the same time,
Bounce back.
you got to keep the hallelujah in you too, though. You understand? Now let me correct myself. I said church folk don't spend money. They spend all their money. They just don't spend it with their own kind. That's what I meant.
That right there. That's it. Yeah.
That's
You're
what I
right.
meant to say that. Now,
Yeah. That's what I meant to say too. Yeah.
Well, and then and then you have the Anywho, let me. I want to say,
Go on the spirit.
I
Go on the
want
spirit.
to say so much. I want to say so much. But,
over here.
Bishop,
yeah.
you might as well release.
Well,
Antonio,
I'll try to say it with tact. The black church. Yeah. The
I
black
took the spices to the church.
You did?
That was the greatest direction you sent me, because it's really starting to where they're approaching me and coming to me asking. So that was so great. Take the up to turn it around what you did, and to know that now they're helping me. And Pastor said yesterday,
that's right,
ready to set up a table outside after church.
That's right.
Come to do that. So
that's right.
Thank you.
Well, see, if y'all missing it, I sent one of Sugar's business outside the church because she was trying to sell one business in the church. She was trying to sell a Serafia business in the church. And then I put the food business in the church because that just makes sense, right? You know, church folk like to eat. They like to eat. Hold on. Let me just hold all my comments. Let me get LaWanda real quick. LaWanda, ask your question. She's also in ATS Leads and we're working very close with us. And then I want to show you a few things too. Go ahead, LaWanda.
All right, good morning again, everybody.
Morning.
So my question, and I'm glad we got started with sales because that's my question this morning. Yep. So back to sales. So dealing with new clients, if I take the time to talk to them, I only think about them doing the sale. They catch my pitch, so they already know they're interested in the product I'm offering. Just like the studies say, fit them like a puzzle. But here's the thing: Ms. Hall can definitely relate to what you said this morning. So once I fit them in the puzzle and we're getting ready to close the sale, my problem is how do I adjust and not to offend somebody? Because what I'm getting is once we get to that closing where I'm getting ready to set a date and time and lock you in the contract, then the conversation goes left. It gets personal. So how can I say, listen, this is business without losing my new client?
Yeah, what do you mean by gets personal? I need some examples.
Okay, so like I mentioned to you, most of my sales and I'm doing online marketing. So, mostly it's guys just want to, hey, that's beautiful, can, that side left conversation. When I'm coming straight to you, you contact me about my business. So how can I keep it in the realm? Listen, you hit me up or you responded to the content I put out. Let's talk this business. And I don't want to offend anybody to lose the sale, but especially if it's the first initial conversation.
No doubt. All right. In since time is running out, there is a class called Conference 100K. It's a course. It's 18 hours. The very first hour, I start telling y'all how to pick your customers and how to attract your customers, not through law of attraction, through literally what you're putting out on the internet. Okay. Now, I've seen LaWanda's page. She's not rolling around in bikinis and the barefoots and this. You understand all that stuff. She just happens to be cute, which means that, like LaWanda, most of y'all have a page full of people who are not your customers. It's not that those conversations are going left. It's that they use your business to try to get in your business.
Watch it, Reverend.
Do you understand?
Come on now. You say that. Repeat.
Yes.
You're speaking well. You're speaking well this morning.
That's exactly what happened. Most of y'all pages, most of y'all All right, so let me give it to most of you want promotion but don't add value. This isn't her problem. I'm getting on everybody now, okay? Most of you want and take all the time, and the reason why you can't get things is because you're a taker and everyone knows it. Others of you promote, but not only does your product suck, but your value that you add doesn't give me any reason to buy from you. Y'all must add value. Please know, I have sat right here for an hour now. I haven't sold you anything, but I can assure you, y'all have sold as much as you can, some of you. Do you understand what I'm saying? This is not something, there's a difference between group economics and then you're never adding value and then always want someone to buy from you. Now, this has nothing to do with being new, because I've got people that been here for one day and on a TV show. You understand what I'm saying? This has nothing to do with being new. This has everything with how much value are you bringing. Now back to the heart of Lawanda. She's doing everything right. She's bringing the value. In order to do what I need to do with her, I've been all on her page, snooping. You understand what I'm saying? I have to. You ain't doing nothing wrong. The conversation's going left because, quite frankly, that's what your page is. Period. It's time to build another audience.
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, and listen, it's difficult, especially if y'all. It took me in 2012. I had to stop. It took me so long to stop using my personal page. So long, I couldn't because it was an ego thing because I had 5,000 people over there. Listen what Sarafia said. All them likes, that ain't putting money in your bank account. Don't be popular. Be paid. You understand? Yeah, real talk. They literally they look at Lawanda. Oh, she look good. You got that business, okay, right? And they just trying to get in. They just trying to get in. None of this makes sense. Now, it makes sense to them. But she has declared that this is not what I desire. Okay. Now are you using your personal page or your business page?
I'm using the personal page.
That's what I thought.
What would that business page, the visual of that business page, so I can get all of that audience to the new round?
The good thing is we about to handle that for you this week. Okay. That's the good thing. But it's that page that has that you got to do all the extra steps for. I call it a business page. It could be a fan page, it could be whatever, right? It's just that page with all the insights on all that stuff, how you can create a playlist, which Sarafia wants me to show her, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Use that page. So let me show you. I told her that I was going to take off this weekend, but that was a lie. That was a lie. So I was doing a few things for her. So here is the name of her company. The company she really, really likes is Fog Clean. Right. This is one.
Nice.
Now these colors can change. Well, she already had a logo, but there was some. Well, anyway, these colors can change at any time. And then there is another one. Where's that? This is the color she actually asked for. Can you see it?
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah. Mint green and all. This is what she actually asked for, right? This is what she actually asked for. All right. So what I was looking for is putting her in a position to look like she has airport contracts. Y'all can't get airport contracts when you don't look like you have airport contracts. So my job for Lawanda is to put her the airport contracts, which I'm saying is because the dudes in her inbox ain't airport contract people. You understand what I'm saying? So you need to shift to a whole new audience. Everybody understand what I'm saying? And the way you do that is lead magnets, which is what we're going to be doing here in a second. But go ahead, Lawanda. You can say something. I see you should say something.
What was that conference course you mentioned? I didn't catch
Yes, 100K conference. Conference 100K is what it was called. Conference 100K is what it was called. Conference 100K. Identify your audience, who you want, and then from the jump, literally the whole first half of the conference is breaking down how I attract the customers that I desire and only that, and how I take one type of customer and I throw 20 lead magnets at them, and then the other type of customer I throw 20 lead magnets at them. So I'm consistently running with 40 different lead magnets of a specific type of customer. So what we've done for LaWanda,
That's good.
so here is one of her, this is an ebook that's going to come out for her. Okay, this is an ebook that's going to come out for her so she can shift that audience. She wants to shift that audience. So she has the pandemic survival guide, right? You understand what I'm saying? Now, from there, she'll decipher who is what then. But now we're talking about her fall company is now teaching people how to survive a pandemic, not just this one, but a pandemic. Now she's looking more airport-ish, isn't she? Now she starts getting those keynotes of survival and economic things and this all sorts of disruptive things. She starts applying for those keynotes, not just getting the government contracts, but also you have to build according to what you desire, but the building happens first. It's slow down to speed up. Now, let me, I'm going to contradict every single thing that I said. If you are a pretty woman, I'm just talking to women right now, okay? Don't stop that. Obviously, nobody here is leading with your, boobs and all that stuff like that. Nobody's here is doing that. This is a different type of crowd. What I'm telling you is I was telling Chris this, or no, Deanna this here. We got to get past victim blaming to where we blame women for being raped because they look good. You understand what I'm saying? We can't do that. This is inappropriate. It's inappropriate that, okay, LaWanda's a good looking woman. Maybe, and what people, maybe if you just, no, don't just nothing. Don't just nothing, because you're not out there being inappropriate. So put on your lipstick, curl your hair, do whatever it is that you do. You women should not have to masculine up just to be even or appreciated. You understand what I'm saying? That's inappropriate that we keep pushing that on y'all. It's perfectly okay to be feminine and taken seriously like a boss lady that you are. A boss. Don't even have to be a boss lady. Just a boss, period. You just need a whole different audience, yo. Real talk. A lot of y'all, Serafia's got this problem. Y'all got, especially on your personal page, these people like you because of church, or you got a booty, or you did some workout videos or something like that. They don't like you to buy from you. That's not what they signed up for. They added you as a personal friend because y'all knew each other, or blah, 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 blah. That's why you got to shift everything to that business page.
Okay.
Yeah. But the good thing is we got you there. That's why you see all of this, that, and the commercial I was kind of giving you a little, well, it's not really a commercial, but it could be used as a commercial, a little snippet of, I was showing 2-second clips, 2-second clips, all sorts of stuff. But y'all get the point. You have to make sure that you are attracting the right audience, but this isn't just so attracting the right audience. You have to actually go and leave your personal page, which I know for most of you, that's a point of problem, because took me 3 years to do it. That ego thing wouldn't let me do it. And then when I left the page, I was still sharing from my fan page over there. Like, don't even do that no more. Don't do that. If you just have to do it, then start a group that's thematic and sharing to that group, like MExit. But do not, under any circumstances, use your personal page for business. All you're going to do is be disappointed.
I would say it's gonna be.
Go ahead, Michelle.
No, I just said I'm gonna say it's gonna be some growing pains, but I'm gonna do it.
Thank you. Thank you. You gotta do it. Gotta do it. Okay, let me just wrap up a few more
Come on,
things.
Michelle.
So, yeah, I'm telling y'all, I'm telling you, it's something that you must do. Okay, we've got. Okay, I saw, and Deanna's reminded me about Patricia. Luana, we've got a lot of, and who? Okay, we got a lot of stuff in store for you for that very reason. Some of y'all just need to be rebranded, which thus takes me to ATS Six Figure Club. Now, if you didn't catch last time, there's very few things that actually cost like significant money around here, but this is one of them. We ran out of money for the trade funds, okay, for the trade lines, excuse me, because it was my money. But I told y'all that. I did. I told you you were paying this little bit, and I was paying for all your trade lines. Well, y'all credit is not really good. I'm not sure if y'all know that or not. Yeah, not sure if y'all know that, but it's not. It's average at best, and it was zapping the trade line. So that's now 10,000 and 15,000. So if you had any, now the good thing is if you're there, you're already being funded. If you wanted to fund the people. If not, then your credit is being repaired so we can fund you. So this isn't a matter of, oh my God, what happens next? Nothing happens next. You just chill. Now, secondly, you have to understand that you can't get what you want all the time at the time you want it. I wish it worked like that, but it does not. Especially during the pandemic and so many other different things. You can have everything in this world that you want. You just can't have it all at the same time. And you can't put your emergency on other people. I'm talking to like 15 of y'all. Okay? You just can't do that. It is what it is. I have nothing else to say about it, and I'm saying it as gently as possible. It took you 15 years to get in that situation, or 5 years, or 2 years. You're not going to get out of it in 20 seconds. The wealthy understands that this is a journey. You understand? This is a journey. I just nothing I can do about how the capitalistic system is set up. That's not what I set up. You understand what I'm saying? If you want, which leads me to this point now, if you want to fix your problems, there's one thing you can do 100% of the time: make more money. If you're in a position of money, then you're okay. I don't know what to tell you. It's going to be okay. You just gotta, right, try not to force that hand. All right, Patricia, real quickly, and then Reggie, real quickly, so we can get out of here.
Okay, thanks. I was just gonna say, when we practice group economics, what I always do, if someone purchases from me, I'll take a portion of that and I'll turn that right back into the community. So I take what I earn, and then I go and I find someone else that I can spend money with. Because if we keep the money bouncing around in the community, then we all come up.
You'll never be broke. No, that's it. Yeah. If y'all were to literally accept group economics, listen, y'all have spent, it's the 5th day of the year. I promise you, there have been multiple thousands of dollars spent amongst the people on this call. Right now, there's 46, few have dropped off. Multiple thousands, tens of thousands. Imagine had you spent it inside of ATS. there would be absolutely nobody needing anything. If I don't know how to explain group economics any better than what I already showed you. If you spend with Ashley and then Ashley turns around and spends with you, you can't be broke. You can't need anything. It's impossible. It's impossible. Okay, Reggie, go ahead. Did he have to hang up? Okay, no problem. No problem. Well, then I'll let Vanessa take his place. Go ahead, Vanessa. Oh, you got yourself muted.
All right, I'm here. All right, Antonio, one quick question. The groups that you started, right?
Yep.
I'm in with Jerome. But what I realized, I might not be able to commit every time they get together. So can I come as a guest?
Yes, I'll let you come as a guest. No
Thank
problem.
you. I appreciate that. Thank
no
you.
problem. Outstanding. All right, so let me wrap this up. I had a few messages come through privately during the call. So there was one guy on here that had 30 years experience for advertising. His name was Steve. I'm not sure if he's still here. He is? Okay. So good then. So I'm bringing him up then. So Steve, y'all, this is his first time here. Who brought Steve? Steve, who brought you?
Dolores brought me with Divine Connections.
Dolores was Divine Connections. There you go. Outstanding. Outstanding. So Steve, go ahead to tell us about your company.
Our company is Manifest Media. We have an advertising and business consulting company. I've been doing advertising for over 30 years with Radio One, iHeartMedia, Intercom Media, Fox Television. Our website is mypurposemypower.com, mypurposemypower.com. And what we try to do is help people lock into their God-given purpose so they can walk in the power that he's given them to live that thing out. So it's time to really lock and load on vision like you're doing, Antonio. I'm so impressed, brother, with what you're building here. I mean, I've been doing this for a year. I've been getting on Zoom calls like this, and I have never seen a group like this before. This is amazing to me, and I'm really thankful for waking me up, number one, because I'm also a pastor, so we had a double service yesterday, and so it wore me out. But when she texted me, I know it was time to get up and get on. So I thank you for the opportunity. And also, we're building out virtual backgrounds for companies. We launched a new website called customzoom.biz. And brother Antonio, I want to bless you with one, brother. So let's connect. I want to go ahead and give you a whole custom zoom package.
Appreciate you.
Because you're sowing seeds to other people. So love to connect with you, and I'll put my information in the chat.
Cool. Appreciate you. Well, y'all clap for this brother here. Yes.
All right now.
The family.
Yes. Absolutely. Listen, new has nothing to do with group economics. I think I slipped that in earlier by accident. I mean, this brother just got here. That ain't got nothing to do. The conversation kept going, so I couldn't get it, but I did see your message. So y'all make sure y'all connect with him. If you can't remember him, then connect with Dolores. She's been here for a while, and then she'll send you to him. Group economics. You understand? This is how God has built nations. And this is how you build your company. Do you understand what I'm saying? All right, my final words. Well, there was one more thing, one more person with the highlight. No, we're Reggie. He's here. Reggie disconnected. He's here. And your MExit news videos are fantastic, super fantastic. You're doing an amazing job, and man, it's just amazing. All I can tell you is just keep doing the good work and keep your head focused. For anybody who is here, that is your first time here, there's been a lot that more is caught than taught. So there's been a lot of lessons you could have taken back to your business. I pray you at least take back group economics, because when one rise, we all rise, right? One of us in trouble, we all in trouble. Rising tide raises all ships. I'll end with you with this story that I've said. How far in advance do you need to know for us to be a guest? I don't need to know. That's, you talk to the leader. If you are trying to be a guest on the MExit news stuff that you had to sign an NDA for, talk to the leader. You don't have to tell me. I want to empower the leaders, and I don't want to take away their power as we all know what we're doing. Let me end here with this story that I have said before. It's a story from a sacred text. This here will be Christian example here for a second. In Mark chapter 4, there is a guy sleeping, having a good time, sleeping. Protagonist. You heard of him? Oh, yeah, you know him. You so Baptist. You know him, don't you? You just he just passed them. You couldn't wait. Yeah, all right. Jesus is his name. And the text goes that he was picked up by a ship and there were other little boats with them. I've said this to you before, but it's very powerful. And everybody skips that part. Then goes out, he sleep, storm comes. They say, well, in Hebrew, because I got the Hebrew version memorized, they say, Rabbi, do you not care that we perish? Okay. So not only do they wait until the boat is about to drown, which is oxymoronic in itself, but then they go rush to the master, Rabbi, and then tell him. And of course, he says, ye little faith. Now, walks out and then speaks to the storm, and the storm ceased. Now, Mark, throughout his entire book, is attempting to show you his ironic vision, is what scholars call it. Mark's ironic vision is stated simply, Patricia, and I know there's a lot of you preachers here, so I'm sure you got your sermonic ears on right now, as you always do. Mark's ironic vision is to state that everybody knew who Jesus was except for the disciples. Listen to the question that they asked when the storm was spoken away. What manner of man is this that even the winds and the waves obey him? Look at the pericope that happens right after that, to where the demons profess that Jesus, you are the Lord. We know exactly who you are. Do us a favor, send us to the pigs so we can go on out that way. Everybody, no, in fact, it's a Roman centurion, man. It says, surely this is the Son of God at the very end. Nobody is in doubt of who Jesus is, but the folk who walk with him every day. What happens is Mark is going back to Genesis chapter 1, because Dolores, the only time that somebody spoke to water and it obeyed was God. Oh, shucks. The only time somebody spoke to water and it obeyed was God. And Mark is trying to say the same power God used to create the world is the same power that is in Jesus. Why? Because they're one, right? You find it out at the end. Now, there's your impromptu Bible study by accident. What happens, though, practically, is the text still starts off, Patricia, by saying there are other little boats with them. So when Jesus spoke away the storm of his boat, all the other little boats were blessed too. Just look at the text, it's in there. Which now leads me here so we can all exit now. I don't know what you're doing or what you believe in, or it doesn't matter. Because if you have the audacity to get by the right boat, Jerome got it. When that boat is blessed, you'll get blessed. Took a shepherd boy, Adrian, to say, my cup, it just runneth over. Now, I could do this all day if you let me, but I'm not. I'm just trying to tell you, I got example after example after example, how you don't have to know everything. You just have to be around where the blessings are flowing at. Tonight, we will see you at the Humor Consultants call, which is 7:00 p.m. Central Standard Time. as we will be talking about a bunch of great stuff. And that's pretty much it is a, what do I call it? I call it something, a business incubator. It is a business incubator that they teach each other or teach us how to become experts who speak instead of speakers wanting to become experts. Fantastic. 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. We will see you there. Other than that, go on out there, be blessed. As Pastor Stephen just said, he had 2 services yesterday. So if you are in his line, he rose.
All right now.
And this is the day after said resurrection. All right, y'all. Y'all have a good
Amen.
Go on and
Yes,
be good.
sir.
Antonio
Hallelujah.
Tisa.
Love you.
Love you
more.
guys.
Yeah,
Later.
play better.
Love you more.
Yeah, dominate. Too many Christians on the call.
Wow.
Amen.
That's a good
I
All
felt
song.
right,
that.
everybody.
Hallelujah.
Bye.
Y'all have a good one.
Thank you.